Today, I want to discuss with you guys cupping. Now, this is something that I'm completely new at, and I just had my first cupping session. So I just want to talk to you about what exactly cupping is, as well as how it made me feel and if I recommend it to anybody else. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. First of all, let me just talk about the history of cupping. So cupping has been used for thousands and thousands of years. It's an ancient Chinese medicine that has many different uses, and it's been used all across Europe, Asia, Africa, and it has now been accepted into the Western world as an ailment or as a way to help with certain different effects that your body may be having. Cupping it essentially is what it is. It's called cupping, and it means that you're using a cup. It's essentially just a glass or silicone cup that you are sticking on your body, on a part of your body, and using it as a vacuum. So there's you remove the oxygen from the cup, and then your skin kind of gets sucked into the cup. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll show you what exactly it does. I got it done on my back today, and I can show you what the cupping marks look like. So essentially, it is to help with the blood flow. For myself, I get a lot of tension up in my shoulders whenever I get stressed or whenever I'm feeling out of balance. I get that a lot in my shoulders and up in my upper back, as well as my neck. So I'll start to get headaches, I'll start to feel just kind of stuck and crouched over. And so the cupping was really helpful, and I'll talk a little bit more about my personal experience after, but it helps to bring out toxins from your deep tissue. And so the cup goes onto whatever spot on your back or wherever that you're getting the cup on, and it's essentially sucking up your skin, and in the process it's sucking out all the toxins, and it's also alleviating any kind of blockage that you may be having with any sort of blood flow. And so it feels like a little pinch on your back, so your skin's getting sucked up, and with that it's just helping with the flow of removal of toxins, as well as just continuous blood flow. There are two essentially different types of cupping. The first cupping is kind of fire cupping. So the acupuncturist that was doing it to me, she had a candle that she lit, and she has this kind of stick that has like a little ring on the end, so that you can light it. And then you bring it over to the cup, and you just kind of stick the stick inside so that it removes all the oxygen from in there. And then you pull out the stick and you just stick it on the area. So I was getting it done on my back. So you just stick it right on the back, and it sucks up your skin right away. And so with the fire cups, when you're doing cupping with the heat like that, they're easier to move around. And so you put them on your back, and you could just leave them there in one spot and just kind of remove the toxins in that particular area, or you can move them around and kind of use them as a massage, which was what I got done. It was really soothing. It's actually a really weird feeling just having your skin being like pulled up. It was just really weird, but it felt really nice. She did it around my shoulder blades, and so she was just kind of rubbing it around my shoulder blades, up around around my neck area. Then she went all the way down my spine towards my lower back, and so she was just she had two cups going at once, doing the massage on either side. And then after she finished with that, she put 4 cups on my back and just left them more around my shoulder blades. She just let them sit there. Then she used some smaller cups, and these ones were not the fire cups. They were more of a kind of a pressure cup. And so instead of heating to remove the oxygen, there's a pump that you use. It's like a manual pump that she pumps when she puts the cup on to remove the air and suck up my skin, essentially. And so she was doing that more around like the top of my head. I don't know why I did my hair like that. Just more around like the top of my neck. I've been getting like pretty bad headaches, and so she wanted to just kind of release some tension in my upper neck. And so the whole session was probably about 25 to 30 minutes. And yeah, it goes by very fast. You're laying down on a massage chair just like you would with an actual massage. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. For me, I have very sensitive skin, and so it shows a lot. I don't have any, I'm not sure if you were to go and you don't particularly have sensitive skin, I'm not sure if you would see the same results as I have, but my back is quite red because I have a lot of toxins that needed to be pulled out, which is super interesting. I find this, just kind of a side note, this field of study, ancient Chinese medicine, and just this whole idea that the Western world medicine isn't the end all be all, I find this kind of study super interesting, and I want to make more videos about it. But anyways, so with this, the top of my back, she went, like, just keep in mind, she went all around my back, and you'll notice that the top of my back is where it's the reddest. And that's because I had a lot of toxins and a lot of things that needed to be pulled out. I needed, like, my blood flow wasn't circulating the same way. It wasn't circulating as well, and so it's a little bit more red. So I will show you. You can kind of see, it's, she had the 4 cups, kind of 2 on each side. You can kind of see the rings, and then you can also see kind of more red just along my shoulder blades. And that's where she was doing a lot of the massage. But she was also going down my back, and there isn't really any red around here. So it really just goes to show that I had a lot of tension around here. And that's my back. Yeah. Let me just put my shirt back on. Some of the, not side effects, but just to be aware of, when you're done your session, you're typically you're gonna feel a little bit lightheaded, a little bit dizzy, because you are removing those toxins, and because you're getting your blood to flow a little bit more. So I've been having to drink lots and lots of water. I have to stay hydrated for sure. And she says to just relax for the rest of the day. So I just did my appointment at 3 p.m. And so I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day just relaxing and reading and not doing anything too physical. Driving probably isn't a great idea, just because you could get dizzy and nauseous. And so I'd rather not get into any kind of sticky situations with that. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna be relaxing at home. I feel like first of all, I feel like I can sit up straight, like properly, without my back hurting, which is a big thing. I have quite bad posture, and so I've been working on that a lot. Yoga helps a lot. But just like, I felt like there was just so much like I was just so tense, you know? And so it already feels better. Yeah, it just feels like I have more range of motion almost. Like, it doesn't, I just get so tight, you know, with my stress, and I just get so tight. And so it already feels like a half an hour has already done wonders to my back. I asked her how often you should go and do cupping, how often she suggests doing cupping. She said that it doesn't necessarily have to be like a regular routine. You don't have to go like once a month if you don't want to. She suggests not doing anything more than once a week, but she said whenever you're feeling tight, whether it be in your back, your arms, your legs, your butt, anywhere, that you should just make an appointment and go. So if you're feeling like in 1 month you need to go 4 times, okay, like go once a week if you need to. Or if you're feeling really good and you only need to do it every couple of months, then do that. So there's not really, it's not like you need to go every certain amount of time to make it worthwhile, because even just after that half an hour for me, I feel really good. And I'm planning on doing acupuncture in the next couple of weeks, as well as going to do a consultation for Chinese herbs. And so those are all videos that I want to do for you guys as well, to give you guys a better idea of the different ways you can help alleviate tensions and stresses and imbalances in your body, and just kind of share what I'm planning on doing to get better, and just, you know, just listening to my body, and just continuing to learn and to research and to find new ways that I can, like, different things that I can try that don't necessarily have to do with the modern medicine, you know. I'm not a big advocate of taking pills or anything like that. I try and stay away from them as much as I can. Even just Advil and Tylenol. If I can fight through a pain, I will. And I know that's not for everybody, but I just don't feel good when I'm on medication. And so I'm trying to find different ways to alleviate the pain that I've been having. Let me just take a sip of water. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy, so it's good that I'm relaxing. Side note, my friend Patrick McConnell, I don't know if you guys know Pat, he wanted to hang out after this, and I had to break his little heart and tell him I couldn't. I'm so sorry, Pat, if you're watching this. If you have any questions or any comments or anything you want to share with me down below, I would love to hear. And just like this video, because I totally want to make more videos like this for you guys. I think it's really important to kind of start this transition into finding consistency in my health again, because I've totally lost track of that, and I want to take you guys on that journey with me. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.